All right, press one if you can hear me. 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 Wait till we get enough people in here. Much love for the mic check rerun. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up today. A good 35 minutes, no more than an hour tops. I know I might sound a little muffled or the background might be a little bit airy. It's because I'm still at my office. I got the fan blowing. So I think it's like 103 last I looked. So it's definitely hot. It's definitely hot here. So what I'm gonna do till we get piled up, if y'all can let others know that we will be starting. Got everything queued up. It's gonna be some, we gonna chop it up on some real shit, real situation as well. And a few things we're gonna put in check as well. So I'm gonna have the music going that way it won't be so boring, you know. Get the music going. We're gonna start in like a couple of minutes. So get your water, because that's just hell I'm gonna get damn self. Some goddamn water. We're gonna sit back. Like I said, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up. Okay. Let me there we go. All right. Shout out to everybody that came out and fuck with me. And there it is right there. Okay. Turn it the other way. Yeah, there we go. It's more better. Shout out to everybody that came out for this quick session. I've been meaning to go live about this, but I was gonna do it in the car. Like, no, it's just fucking hot as hell. Basically, I know some of y'all heard because I know a lot of y'all, not all y'all, but a lot of y'all stroll through the YouTube streets, as they call it, and I get it. I get the different, the difference of online and offline, as y'all know. But I felt that I wouldn't be a responsible. I don't even call myself a goddamn content creator for real, a reactor. I call myself that before a content creator. Do I know how to create content? Yeah, as I can see. But once again, like I said, if I didn't talk about this, I felt in my mind that I wouldn't be trying to think of the word. I gotta forgive me. Like I said, it's hot to the motherfucker out here. Yeah, it is purple. It is. And, like I said, I'm gonna touch up on it. And I'm what I'm saying, have to admit to myself, what I'm saying. But like I said, if I didn't say that about this to everybody, I think every person, content creator, reactor, should touch up on this to give everybody who follows them something to think about. And I agree with you, Purple Butterfly, to the fullest. Now, first things first, I'm gonna make sure I go in order. And I'm gonna make this disclaimer. Never in my mind have I thought about going to unalive you know who. Never. Now, smacking her upside her motherfucking head, yeah, goddamn right. But unalive her, no. It's not worth it. She's not worth it. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm speaking for myself on this part right here. But as we all know, like I just said previously, there's a thin line between of this internet shit and reality. And over here, as y'all all know, who comes to my chat, we talk more reality. Yes, it's online, but we talk more reality. There's no question if and ands or buts about that. I don't be over here, selling dreams, making up stories and all that shit. Y'all know that. But the situation that happened, I don't know the full details and everything. I just found, this and that and that and this, as you always do. And I'm going to put a disclaimer on that part right there. When you hear from different content creators, the story is going to be always be a little bit different. And let me throw another disclaimer out there that I'm not here to say who was right and who was wrong. But I'm going to tell you that the point, in my opinion, where it was fucked up at. I'm definitely going to talk about that. Because no matter what, it's back and forth on both sides. And you get the internet, oh, but he said this, he said that. Now that shit is chatty patty. Once you throw a punch, whoever threw the first punch, sometimes most of these motherfuckers don't realize they're throwing punches. Why? Because they're not in reality. They think it's because it's online, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people ain't, seeing this. And they are. People You don't know who be in these clouds, y'all. And I say that all the time. That's another reason why when I say things, I watch what I say. Now, jokes are jokes. True. Talking shit. True. But on a serious note, you know what I'm saying? Over here, on a serious note, we always talk in reality. Now, first thing, I do I want to start with that? Because like I said, I was going to save one. But like I said, I wanted everybody to be in here. That's why I think I need to have, for me to discuss that part. For a lot of people, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of the people to be in here. So I'm gonna save that one for later in the live once we get at least to 30, or close to 30. Like I said, this was right here was, like I said, is on, the tip of my mind to do, but I was like, should I do it? No, should I do it? Something. I said, something. Let me go ahead and do this because we haven't had a real talk in a long time anyway. So why not? Now, as y'all heard buzzing along the YouTube streets, yes, 2 people were killed on the Las Vegas Strip. To make it so bad, I just left up out of there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, somewhere in that line before it happened. Just left up out of there. I really don't too much have desire to walk, in front of the Bellagio fountain all the time. Most of the time I'm sitting here doing my promo stuff, make sure, people I got intact, doing what they need to do. Another story, but anyway, like I said, I went, too far from it. Let me say that. Not knowing it's 2 YouTubers. One of them that I have ran into. Seemed like a cool guy. I run into a lot of people, y'all. I just don't power up my video camera because y'all know they ain't what I do. I could. Ran into a lot of people. Trust me. No lie. I don't ask for autographs, none of that. Yeah, right. H-Mom, he's going to prison. I'm going to talk about that too. Talk about that part right there. Yeah, it's more than prison, bro. This is more than prison. Now, like I said, to find out it was 2 YouTubers. I'm sitting here like, damn, I hope it wasn't the older guys. Because most of them guys I seen, you got people like Not Leaving Las Vegas. I seen him. I ran into him. The original guy, Trooper. I haven't ran into him, but he's a cool guy. Bra Frederick. Ran into him. He's a cool guy. Let me see who else. Yeah, I remember that. He's not a YouTuber, but the dude, These Nuts dude, that one his name Delvin for real, but they call him the These Nuts dude. Run into him all the time. So I'm saying like, damn. So this one particular guy, like I said, I ran into him before as well, not knowing he has pretty much a lot going on with his YouTube stuff and walking these streets. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm finding out a lot. I'm not going to too much talk on that, but when I get to that point, I just say a little bit of what is going on. And I pretty much, like I said, I've been around for a long time on this internet shit, and I can pretty much see what the problem is, regardless who said what first, who did what first. It's always the same thing, but it's that thing of where it hits reality. And now you got two people that's gone. Seriously, it wasn't worth it. Now they caught a fade with each other. Like, man, different story. Different story. But no, one of them, which was Sin City Manny, had the intentions of tracking this dude down and gunning him down. And he did just that. Now, I don't know Manny's street cred or none of that. So I'm not going to sit here as, he was a street dude. No, I'm not going what the internet say either. Because sometimes, don't let me say sometimes. Most of the time, these dudes on her, y'all heard me say this before. These are not street dudes. They're not. Majority of these dudes on here are not street dudes. Because like I said, you go to their neighborhood, you go to their city, nobody knows about these dudes. From your low YouTubers to your top YouTubers. You can definitely tell with the top YouTubers that they fucking squares. I don't give a fuck how much jewelry they got, how many Lambos they got. Those are not street dudes, y'all. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you. But to get back to what I wanted to talk about is because, we all got our feelings about the rat. And they're valid. Why? Because we seen and heard the shit that she says and does. Like I said, once again, have I ever thought about going on live? No. He's claiming self-defense. No, that's not. No. Did you hear that online or did you hear that on the news? He did go to court today, Purple Butterfly, and I haven't seen that part yet. If he's gonna try to fight that, he's either way. Excuse me. Either way it goes, he's messed up. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you why after I play the video. I'm not gonna show the video of them getting, off, but I'm kind of play a video of from the news because stuff I seen on the. Is it the New York news article? Oh, okay, but that's not now. I'm gonna tell you why that self-defense ain't finna fly. I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't hear some shit on the internet. He's talking about, he tried to grab his Glock. No, you could tell. No. If I could find a video, somebody find a video of not the whole full ordeal, but to a certain point, and I'm gonna break the video down. Just trust me, I know I already seen what happened. I didn't visually see it myself, but like I said, I could just imagine what happened, and I could tell you play by play. See, motherfuckers on the internet, they saying anything. Oh, he tried to reach for his gun. Like, come on, man. They do try to run. You didn't see it. Everybody didn't see that part. Then on top of that, shooting out there with all people from out of town, a tour spot. He's lucky they ain't slap him with an act of terrorism. Because I got a feeling they're going to come back with some more charges on his ass. But like I said, I'm going to play the news article. The news clipping is basically showing an overview. They kind of give everybody who's out the loop of what's going on. After, I get off live, in this live, y'all can go do all the research and y'all can. Like I said, listen to most of these YouTubers. Don't, y'all. Trust me, don't take everything they say to mind. because as we all know with the the Kanika Jenkins, I think I said her name right. Everybody's online detective. I'm sitting there telling y'all reality. That's what I live by. But like I said, this is a sad situation. Very. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can find the video of the actual what you call. I didn't really want to show that, but I show a little bit of it. But as we all know, they beef been going on for a year, and they ran into each other from what I heard. For what's a video I saw too. They ran into each other on Fremont Street. If y'all not privy of Fremont Street, Fremont Street is the old Vegas. It's not the new Vegas, which is the new Vegas is called the Strip. Fremont Street is basically downtown Vegas. That was not self-defense at all. And if so, how or why killers right. I'm gonna get to that, Rewind. I'm gonna get to that. Because once I show you that video, it's gonna line up with everything I'm saying. But either way it go, if that boy try to boy man, if that dude think he finna fight that, nah. That dude he's not even finna get a bond. They're not finna let that dude out. He just thinking about himself. And they ain't the way that, they thinking about them damn tourisms. Them tourists out there. And technically, they were tourists. Because they don't stay here. They stay in Arizona. And I'm going to get to that part too. It's like I said, it's more, right, H-Mile, he's definitely over with. Over. But like I said, we all know with these YouTube beefs. Let me, touch more up on this before I play the video. With the YouTube beef, a lot of these dudes, as we all know, are fucking cowards. Y'all seen it played out with me and some other characters. I ain't gotta fucking say their names. And I knew these dudes are pussy. I didn't have to threaten them with no active gun violence or not at all. Y'all see me? Yes, I posted the video. Come catch this fade. Nobody shows up, which I knew was gonna happen. Motherfuckers feel comfortable behind their computers to say whatever they want. But when reality hits, shit like this can't happen. Exactly, Purple. Exactly. I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Like I said, shit like this, can happen. Have I ever thought about going on in line with these dudes? Call themselves trying to, get at me? Nah. Because like I said, I know they pussy. I know they think you were pussy. Because why it takes, anytime you see it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever to sit here and gang up just to go against one person, that's already showing weakness right there. That's already showing weakness right there. They know it. They don't care because they fine with being a pussy. They've been a pussy all their fucking life. But like I said, when shit like this happened with this YouTube beef, and as we seen and heard, motherfuckers got pulled up on because everybody ain't playing. It's fine to agree to disagree. But when you want to keep taking it further, want to start doxing, want to start doing some extra sucker shit, now you're going too far with the wrong person. And now I'm not sitting here and excusing, saying, oh, if he would have did all that, he would have got out alive. No, I'm not excusing it at all. I'm just speaking on how things go down, as we all can see. Because once again, I'll say this right here, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't. But that's why they say everybody doesn't deserve fame, as you can see. And we definitely see that with the rat. Look at the shit that she does. Look at the shit that she says. I'm gonna go ahead and play this news clipping. Then we'll come back with some more. Because there's some more that I do want to touch up on.
How long they've been here and how much they read or watch the news, they might not even realize.
Okay, can y'all hear the audio on that? I want to make sure y'all can hear the audio. Press 1 if y'all can hear the audio. Press 1 if y'all can hear the audio on the news clipping. I'll make sure y'all can hear it before I play it. Okay, cool. All right, let me go ahead and run it some more.
What happened here just hours ago, Marie, and this is something you mentioned, the world watching this. Well, this all began allegedly on the World Wide Web. In fact, usually arguments on social media, they stay behind the screen, but on Sunday night, that was not the case, we're being told. YouTubers and social media personalities have been posting that the alleged shooter and one of the victims, that they were YouTubers who had an ongoing beef. News 3's Tiffany Lane has been digging into posts to see what may have led up to this deadly incident.
Latoya, the shooting was seen on live stream. Both the alleged shooter and victim each had a couple thousand followers on YouTube, many of which were watching their live streams when this shooting happened, they tell me. And from what some of them say, the issues between the two go back for quite some time now, but they never expected it would get to this. As the deadly shooting unfolded on the Strip, YouTubers and other social media personalities started streaming. They say Manny Ruiz, known on YouTube with his wife as Sin City Family, and YouTuber Finny DeLegend had an ongoing beef.
Let me put it that way. I see bullying on both sides. Because I don't think people just came out of the blue and started being bullies. I think something had to happen to cause that to happen.
Finny DeLegend's channel is still online, showing many videos about Manny and his wife Julie. Finny often in hours-long live streams, sometimes sharing Manny's videos and reacting to comments made against him or responding to Manny. Manny's page taken down as of Monday morning, but some sites sharing clips, including this one from last year.
He recorded a live stream.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. And I seen this right here happen many a times when these dudes and these chicks get themselves in hot water. And I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to pass on. I don't got to worry about nobody in here doing that. Hope not. But people, anytime you upload any video, any post, you go out, do some shit like this, you take your channel down, think you can hide evidence. No, it's still there. It might not be available to the public, but it's still in these people's servers. So that's what that dude did after he didn't got, you know what I'm saying, after he was on the run. Took down his page. You don't think people got clips of that shit? For one, you don't think they go get the warrant to serve YouTube to pull the motherfucking archives? That's what I just said earlier. I watch everything I say. So he think that that stuff is gone. They be like, yo, hey Manny, we you know, been hearing that you said you was gonna kill him. Oh no, I didn't say nothing like that. He gonna pull a Sansa Ray. Oh well, you know, this video we got right here says something different. Then he gonna want that comment. Oh, I need to talk to my lawyer. It's too late. It is too late. Like I said, I've seen this happen many a times. Especially over Instagram. They got it bad over Instagram. These motherfuckers do the most horrific crimes. And here it is. they want to take down their page once they in hot water. Like people don't, didn't grab your stuff. The whole thing could have been a psyop. Okay, yeah. And it's like they think that this stuff disappears when you press delete. No, it's still there. The rat does the same thing. No, it's still there. If you don't want them to sit here, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to get caught, don't do it or don't say it. But this dude is gone. This dude is straight gone. Let me roll some more.
Stream where Manny said that he's basically gonna come after Finney. So let's have a look at that quickly.
That same YouTube page called LFP Gaming showed a clip of Manny searching for Finney before Sunday's shooting when Finney came to town with his wife.
I'm out here searching.
Now it's him riding in this car. Yeah, I'm out here searching for my aunt. And he finna claim self-defense. No, you went looking for trouble.
For my baby. I went through every casino there is.
You hear him? He went through every casino, up and down.
I heard there's one of my biggest fans here.
Manny can be seen in several videos wearing face paint. I spoke with one YouTube fan who follows Manny and Finney closely. He says the beef goes back to fans finding out that Manny is trying to control streaming in the Vegas area.
Now, that's the part I'm finna get into that I said earlier. Seems like this dude wants to be the only person to do videos in Vegas. No. I don't know how he thinks that he was going to get away with that. How he was going to try to pull that off. You got guys been in the game long, been in this Vegas YouTube streaming game longer than he has, and that's not going to happen. Just because you got 40,000 followers and you got somebody who's been streaming way longer than that, way longer than that. Then you got one, a couple who been streaming as well. And they got over 100,000. You think you're finna go up to this couple and tell them, oh, y'all, you can't stream over here? Oh, no. No. See, that's where he's trying to make this internet thing into a reality, like he runs everything. No. And look where reality, look what this internet shit got him at, y'all. Right behind fucking bars. Over some dumb shit. Just like the rat. The fuck shit she doing? Oh, I'm trying to help black women. The shit she doing gonna get her ass right behind fucking bars. All right, let me roll some more.
Is demanding, like, you can't go here, you can't do that. And a lot of people don't like that, so he started losing his streamers.
Daniel, who did not want his face shown, said the online feud that included Finney insulting Manny's wife and Manny using racial slurs only got worse through time.
The followers that were normally with Manny are now giving money to Finney.
So then that kind of started this back and forth feud on streaming.
Yeah, that made it worse. Yeah, for Manny. And then Finney would post, look at how many viewers he's got now, or his viewership was going down.
And again,
just like the rat. Oh, I have 120,000 subscribers. You got 120,000 subscribers, and you can't even motherfucking pay your motherfucking own motherfucking rent. Make it make sense. 120,000 subs, likes, subs and fucking likes. That's not reality, folks.
And this is all information we're getting through the YouTube world. We are working to get more details from police in the meantime, as well as confirming some of the information we were provided from these social media influencers. Latoya?
Yeah, it really does give you an insight into a world that maybe a lot of us perhaps don't fully understand, but we hope to in the days to come, so we can try to make sense.
Well, Channel 3, let me help you understand. You got these fucking squares that want to be gangsters. And when they feel like they gangster online, they think they can take this gangster shit offline. And this is the type of shit that happens. They crash the fuck out.
Sense of what seems pretty senseless. Thank you so much. Well, we do have a poll on our website asking if you think law enforcement should take more action in response to the rise in violence linked to social media. And so far, a majority of you say yes. If you'd like to weigh in, just scan that QR code that's on your screen. You can also go to our website, news3lv.com.
All right. Yeah, let me stop right there. I got a little lag, y'all. As I told you, my signal was not that strong. But this is the type of shit that happens, y'all. And this is the type of mindset that goes through these people's head when they start getting followers. Jason Trump has called the Marines and an escort in to arrest major cities. This story might be a distraction. Oh, okay. No. This happened for real. Keep it. This happened for real. Yeah, this happened for real. But yeah, for as the LA ordeal, yeah, it's probably about to go down. And I was supposed to move dip to LA too, man. I'm gonna have to prolong that until shit clears up. But like I said, this type of shit that happens, y'all, you know, with these, you know what I'm saying, content creators who think they bigger than life, larger than life. You know? And like I said, the couple, they lost their lives. You know, it wasn't worth it. It truly wasn't. I mean, it truly wasn't. This right here, it was very uncalled for. But like I said, you had one that had an ego. Both sides, I would have to say both sides had an ego. Both sides. Yeah, one that had an ego of, you know what I'm saying, happy to see him, you know what I'm saying, lose his monetization. The other one that had an ego of, you know, yeah, now I got to get gangster on you. And it goes to show you the mindset of some of these content creators, y'all, which is jacked up. Like I said, it just like the rat. She's a good prime example. Where the shit just goes to her fucking head like she's really larger than life. But this is a bitch who can't pay her fucking rent. Now, Manny has a nice, beautiful wife that I'm pretty sure one of his partners going to be over there banging. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He took 2 lives and going to spend his life behind the wall of bullshit. Well, rerun, it's finna be deeper than that. He's about to get the death penalty automatically. And as Purple Butterfly said, Nevada does have the death penalty. Yes, it's like the Wild Wild West out here. But there's one thing you don't mess with out here. No, 2 things. It's the gambling and the casinos. Believe it or not, it might not happen inside, and it did happen outside. True. but it happened on Bellagio grounds. And it's not looking good. Because when tourists come here, they expect to, kind of be laid back and, enjoy the water show and shit, all that shit. But, when they come here, they gonna have, I need to go to the daytime. That way at nighttime, you know what I'm saying? Nobody won't, pull a gun on me. People think like that, And he put a lot of people in danger. Yeah, he might have shot his target, but let's say if his target would have ran in the pathway of a young child, because there were quite a few young children out there with their parents, y'all. And I'm sorry, ain't gonna bring back nobody's child. Let me find this video of the situation. The news showed it a little bit, but I want to let me see. Bear with me right quick. Like I said, this live is not going to be long. It's going to be less than an hour. Where we at right now? Yeah. We're going to be a little less than an hour. Like I said, I thought I was going to get a lot of people in here. I did want to say something else. But I guess if y'all haven't clicked the reminder for the video, I'm supposed to be doing it in 2 days. Make sure y'all click the reminder when this right here goes off. Shout out to my playback watchers. I hope y'all are basically listening to this video, because like I said, it's something every reactor content creator needs to talk about. I think when we get ourselves a word like this, you know what I'm saying, it's just steady, oh yeah, that was messed up. I mean, really have a dialogue. Because I know we got beef sectors. Like I said, we didn't heard some things that, you know what I'm saying, that went down on the beef sectors, which don't go down over here. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it just give you something, like I said, to think about. It really does. Shit. Let me see. That didn't work. Let me try this. Because I know I seen it. I hate to go back to my history. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Damn, it's 20. Okay. Let me play this video right here. Let me see if this show some of it. Damn, I hate
like this is just gonna be like a fine tap in the wrist, you know what I mean? It'll be quick, you know. And as far as like Fremont will have to understand that in this case it was not like.
Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Like I said, I hate that I'm lagging, man. I hate when my speed is not good. Okay, did y'all hear the audio? Just goes to show a lot of these internet personalities, big and small, reality is warped. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, chat, this story was super sad. Some people live their lives online and freak out when their channel gets straight, right? Just like the rat. Like I said, yeah, just like the rat. Y'all remember that time when she went up there all the way up to YouTube just to get her fucking channel back? I said to myself, like, wow. You mean to tell me this channel that you only making 102 off of a month? You drove up there just to get it back and lied? Goes just show you the mindset of these, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers, man. It really does. Just like you BZ just saying. They mind is what? Gone, fried. It's like, you know what I'm saying? How many of y'all, I don't know if a lot of y'all around. How many of y'all remember I think it's Asia McGowan? Y'all remember that story? Press one if you remember Asia McGowan. Just like the Matrix, they jacked in, and when the plug is pulled, they can't breathe. Can't breathe. Think. Hold on. They can't breathe, live, work, and think. Okay, I get you. I get you now, BZ. Right. I mean, y'all remember the Asia McGowan? How many of y'all remember that story? Okay. I'm trying to find a clip. This guy, he broke it down to a point where how the beef started to how I got to currently, which is a good one. Like I said, after live is over, y'all go look up, you know, all these different videos that's coming up about the situation. Damn. See, this one didn't fucking show. Oh, damn. See, yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to find the actual shooting part. Not them actually, it was not full action, but something where I can explain this because it's about some self-defense. No, that was self-defense. They, as you can see, the news showed dude how he was, you know, face to face with him, and he pulled out his gun and just started shooting. The dude was trying to get away.
No offense, but if you're paying more than $30 a month on car insurance, you're getting ripped off. Everybody knows you can buy car insurance online, but did you know there's an Amazon for car insurance? That's right. An online marketplace that cuts out the middleman and gives you wholesale prices. You can save $1,500 per year on the same car insurance that you currently have. Guys, everybody is ditching their car insurance and buying from a marketplace instead. The reason why you're likely overpaying for car insurance is because 80% of what you pay goes to commission.
All right.
A suspect is in custody just hours after a deadly shooting outside the Bellagio.
Okay. I'm trying to find the goddamn video. Where's the video when I need it? Because I'm not trying to hear no commentary. Damn. The fucking video when I need it. Okay, hold on. They just might be it. Hold on.
What I'm learning online is that she was the first victim's wife. At the end of the video, after a gunshot, you can hear her scream. She drops the camera to the ground.
Yeah, they not fucking showing it. Y'all can find a video on there, but I explain as best as I can because this shit's lagging and it's like piss. So basically, like as they just showed, dude was walking up. She was kind of turned to the side before they showed that angle. Then she noticed, you know, the commotion. That's when she turned around. So she was sitting like 9 o'clock from her husband, who was standing probably at 6 or 5 o'clock. Manny was like 12 o'clock. So she seen him and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? No, this ain't it. This ain't it, yo. You know what I'm saying? And the husband backed up like, do you want to catch a fade? He wasn't coming to catch no fade. He was coming to kill, as you can see. That's when he whipped out his gun, shot him. The wife's like, are you crazy? You can see this. Then he shot her. So him grabbing a gun? No. He didn't try to grab no gun. That dude been searching for them day and fucking night. His adrenaline was going that long until he found them. He said the internet has to tell them what oatmeal is, how to cook oatmeal, what oatmeal tastes like, etc. The internet don't tell them they're lost, right? Yeah. Like I said, we can see that with the rat. We can definitely see that with the rat. Every day. Every day you can just tell what's going through her damn sorry ass mind in her life. But she positive though. Let her tell it. She trying to help black women. Let her tell it. No. You can't even help your damn self. But like I said, y'all, I wanted to, like I said, but definitely talk about that, touch up on that. Like I said, every content creator needs to be making all their subs and followers aware of this situation like this. People, it's not worth it. It really is. No matter what, it's not worth it. Now, somebody was come up to you, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a different story, just like we seen right here. But that man couldn't defend himself, you know what I'm saying, with another guy who had a gun and had the intentions to kill him once he seen him. Like I said, egos flown online, but like I said, it came offline and it ended up deadly. And nothing like this over some YouTube beef, because mainly usually starts over, I'm better than you, I got more subs than you, and that type of shit. We see it play. We see it all the time. We see it all the time. It's the same thing. Same thing, different player. And like I said, rest in peace to these two. Especially with the wife. She definitely should have automatically dude should have spared her. But he didn't care. He didn't really have no beef with the wife. Yeah, the wife was privy of what was going on, but at the same time, she, that's her man, and she just, let the man do whatever, They probably just thought it was just a regular, online thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that. That's it. And, striking each other channels. That's basically what it, triggered this shit. The striking of the goddamn channels. Just like the rat do. Right? The rat struck my channel, 2 times? 2 times. Never once have I ever thought about going to unalive her because of fucking striking of a goddamn channel. Yeah, shit. Y'all remember shit. I thought shit fucking hilarious. What I do, I counted her ass back. Let me see this paperwork. Because I know she didn't have it. I knew she didn't have her paperwork. And that's all he could have did. So that's basically what a copyright strike is. That's showing that something he said, did, is copyrighted through you. That's all it is. All this dude had to do was counter it. So I guess he didn't read that part of it. But now, sad situation. Both families on both sides, you know what I'm saying, is really, upset with the situation and in a bad place with the situation. My husband and wife, got to get buried. And another guy's going up the river. And his wife is still at home. And I think they might look into more to see if his wife got something to do with this so-called, cult shit that they got going on here in Vegas. Seriously. I didn't think it, went that damn deep. But I guess it does. But like I said, down the line, we'll find out more. We'll find out more. A lot of things going to start coming to light. You know, because like over here, I don't run a cult. You know what I'm saying? Over here, you know what I'm saying? We agree to disagree. We all commentate. We all, you know what I'm saying, put our opinions in and our facts in as well. We don't make up shit to sound good. You know, like I said, we go off for reality. We don't go off this shit online just to make ourselves feel good. But like I said, y'all, that's why I said be careful who you follow too. You know, these content creators. All of them ain't what they cracked up to be. They're not. There's a lot I could point out. There's a chick over there. What's her name? Shit. One of the bedwitching chicks. Never show her face. Never show her face. Never show her face. It's the reason why she does it. It ain't because of her fucking job. Because she makes a nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she has a job, but she makes nice money off them chicks because she's selling them some bullshit. That's why. And she knows it. Once I listen to her, oh, okay, you know what the fuck you're doing. You setting these women up for fucking failure. You know? Right, BZ. Facts agree to disagree without hating. But shit like this can happen, y'all. It really can. Like I said, I think every content creator and every reactor, every person who has a channel should bring this, you know what I'm saying, to the forefront. They ain't got to do a whole video, but let their subs know, like, yo, this is not that fucking serious. It's not. Yeah, in their 40s too, Nova. Yeah. Couldn't talk it all like man without violence. That's why I said EC even went there. It shouldn't. You know, it shouldn't went there at all. Like I said, if you felt it was that deep, you should have called a fade. No, you want to go kill the man and killed his wife. Now, who the fuck you think you're going to be fucking his wife? His partner, watch. Oh, you crashed out real good. You did just what she wants you to do. But like I said, go just float around on the internet. I mean, float around on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it. It all will come together to y'all. You know, it all come together. And I guarantee you, like I said, it's the same common thing. I got more subs than you. I got more people watching me than you. That shit makes me think back to when the motherfuckers was shit watching my goddamn channel like that. Like, goddamn. For real, I'm not tripping out that shit. The motherfucker was tripping out that shit more than I was. Oh, but that shit was fucking hilarious. It really was. It's like, man, how he got 200 views, then later on the night, he got 1,000 views. Motherfuckers wanted to watch it. That's why. And it's like, damn. It irks you just because I got 1,000 views after 200? I guess it does. And like I said, it's just not even fucking worth it. It's not. I don't look at that shit, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker deep. Because I feel if a motherfucker gonna fuck with you, motherfucker gonna fuck with you. And for the most part, everybody been over here rocking for the longest. That speaks for itself, me. Straight up, real talk. But you got a lot of people who want to get this glitz and glamour type, you know what I'm saying, internet lifestyle. Because they can't get it in real life. And trust me, if I could even reach out to them and tell half of these motherfuckers that be thinking like that, you don't want that glitz and glamour and attention in reality. Because what it draws is attention. And with regular attention comes unwanted attention. And when the unwanted intention, you know what I'm saying, comes to you, how you really gonna handle things? It can come to you all different forms of ways. Trust me. I've seen it millions of times. In reality, not just YouTube and internet shit, reality. But I guess on the internet, it's safe for them, which it is for the most part. But in reality, you won't want that type of attention. Trust me, you will want to live a nice, cool, regular, peaceful life. But that's all I got to say. We're right at an hour with this. Appreciate everybody for coming out once again. We don't make sure you guys do hit the reminder. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go live. So far, it's on for Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. But if it changed, you know what I'm saying, it's all good. We still going to go live. But other than that, y'all stay up.